Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Arjun.
So yesterday we have seen the employee's view and the admin's view of time off screen. Today we'll start with the actual configuration of the holiday calendars, work schedules if possible. Let me just quickly. So yeah, the screen that we use for the configurations of anything related to time off is the manage time off structures. So in this page, we will be configuring all the holidays, holiday calendars, then the work schedules, time types, time account types, and time profiles. If you want to see the existing ones also, this is the page where you can see the configurations. See, I'm taking one of the holiday calendars side by side. Let me open one of the employees record and show you. So in the job information section of people profile, we assign holiday calendar in this time information section. So for this employee, USA is the holiday calendar that we have. So I've opened the same one. So when you configure a new holiday calendar, let me open the creation page. So on the right hand side, you will see this create new, where you will be creating the holiday calendar. This is how the page will look when you initiate the holiday calendar creation. So you'll have to give a appropriate name to that holiday calendar. If you want to make this particular holiday calendar as a country specific holiday calendar, let's say you have 10 countries implementing. For 10 countries, you may have different legal entities, right? So depending on the legal entity that you select on employee's profile, the company, these holiday calendars will be propagated. Let's say if you have a legal entity which is belongs to USA, then you will be able to see only those holiday calendars which are of USA, and the ones which doesn't have any country or region specified in the configuration of the holiday calendar. So if you make it USA here, it will be visible only under the legal entities which are USA, right? That's how we can use country or region in the holiday calendar configuration. Not only for holiday calendar, for any other configuration that you take, if you assign country or region, that will become specific for that country. Then let me. So then, if you don't have any existing holidays, then you'll have to create holidays by clicking on this button, or you can use the same screen and take holiday here to create a new holiday. So when you're creating new holidays, you will have to give the code. Say Thanksgiving. if you want to maintain the local agents is nothing but the translations in different languages. You'll have to click on this translations button. So you'll be able to see all the languages that have been enabled for this instance. So as of now in this instance, these are the languages that have been enabled. So this enablement of language will be done from the provisioning, the initial settings of when you implement any project, right? So you'll have to select those languages. For now, it is. Let's say copy this. And if you maintain any country or region for this particular holiday, then that will become that country's specific holiday. If you don't maintain anything, you can assign this particular holiday to any country's holiday calendar. So for now, let me not make it specific for any country. Or else let me make it as country specific for India and see if that reflects in your USA holiday calendar, right? So I'll copy this and we'll search for this holiday. Will not be able to find it. But if you make it specific for USA or make it specific, do not make specific for any country, then you'll be able to see this holiday. See, now I'm able to see this. So that's how you can use this country or region specific value to make them specific to any country or available for all the countries. So you'll have to select a date for which the holiday has to be assigned, and whether it's going to be a full day or half day or none is basically it is an optional holiday. But to utilize as an holiday for that employee has to apply a leave on that particular day. It doesn't make employees working day or non-working day. If the holiday is selected as none, that will be a working day for that employee only, not a non-working day. Right. So for this employee, we have USA as the holiday calendar. These are the
Akshay,
holiday. Yeah.
can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Harsham. So can you go to holiday window once? We have created holiday calendar and holiday, right?
Right.
Yeah, holiday. So in what scenario this country region will be given? So if we
If you want
don't,
to make this particular holiday specific to one country only, let's say
okay,
India. Let's take an example of Independence Day for India, which is 15th of August, which is applicable for only India holiday calendars, right? Not for any other country. So to avoid somebody assigning that under any other country's holiday calendar by mistake, if you make it country region specific, then they'll not even able to see that in the drop down of this holiday, like we have seen earlier. The other example, if you take New Year holiday, that is not specific to any country. For all the countries, that is applicable, right? 1st of January. So you can make New Year as non-country specific so that you can use the same holiday for all the countries.
okay. In this case, we should not give anything in country region, right? If it is a New Year holiday.
Right. If it is a common holiday between all the countries, then no need of maintaining this country region. Depending on how you solution it. If you want to go with global holidays for some of the global holidays for all the countries, then you won't maintain. If you want to go with country specific holidays for everyone, let's say you are implementing 10 countries, you will create 10 New Year holidays and assign them in their respective countries holiday calendar.
Okay.
right? So for this employee, the holiday calendar that we have is USA, and these are the holidays that have been assigned for the year of 2022, right? So if you see, some of them I've selected as none and some of them as full, right? So if I take this employee's leave request page, I'll try to select a date which is a full holiday. Let's say this one, which is November 8th. Sorry, 8th of November. See, since this is a holiday, system is giving requesting days as 0, and it says your requested time off must include at least one work day. That's because 8th November is a holiday according to the holiday calendar that this employee is having. At the same time, if we take 17th of August, 17th of August, it is a none. So that is the reason why system is giving the requesting days as 1 day. Since we have under sickness, we have also the half day booking, so system gives you an option to book half day or a full day. 17th August is maintained in the holiday calendar, but since the holiday class is mentioned as none, employee has to book a leave to make it as a non-working day for that employee. Clear on this holiday class? There will be another scenario where the holiday class is half, right? So let me assign this particular holiday calendar to this employee. This date is on September 15th. So I'll go to employment information. This is 15th of September. So in this record, I can change the holiday calendar. So this record is effective from 1st of September, and we have a date on 15th of September. So let me try to initiate a leave on 15th of September and see the behavior, how it works for half day holiday. Fifteenth is what? Thursday. I think this employee's work pattern itself is non-working day. Yeah. So let me add one more date on 23rd of September. So on 23rd of September, I've assigned one more holiday, saying it is going to be a half day. So let me select 23rd September, which is a working day as per the work pattern of this employee, but is a half working day. Sorry, half holiday, half will be working day. So by default, system gives you the requesting as 0.5 day, because 0.5 day is given as a holiday for you. If you want to use that as a complete non-working day, then you'll have to request a leave for the remaining half day of that day. Clear on this half day class?
Harsha, can you explain once again this one regarding this
Half day.
topic? Yeah.
So yeah, so for full day leaves, full day holiday class, when I try to select a particular day, system consider that complete day as a non-working day, right? So if you take 8th of November is a full holiday class holiday, right? So when employee tries to select November 8th, system says that it is, since it is a non-working day, no, 8th of November. So system considers as requesting as 0 days, because we have a full day holiday on that day. But wherein if I select September 23rd, which is a half day holiday, then September 23rd. System by default makes it as 0.5 requesting, because 0.5 is the one which we have for working, where you want to apply a leave and enjoy the full day as off. So unless like how you get an option of selecting half a day on full day, right? When you select a day where you have a holiday but which is of half day, then system defaults that request to half a day, because the remaining half of day is already holiday for you.
So when it is a full day working, so we are applying for a half day. So what is the in that case?
Not for the full day. We are applying, when you try to apply a leave on a full day, system doesn't allow you, because you anyways have a full day holiday. You can enjoy that as an time off, right? For a half day will be declared as holiday for you. The remaining half day you will have to work, right? To enjoy the full day as off, you will have to apply a leave for the remaining half of the day. Still not clear?
No, I got it. I got your point, Harsha. So when it is a half day holiday, so we are applying another half day as a leave,
Leave,
right?
right?
So my question is like, so when it is a full day, okay, when it is a
Mhm.
full day working, not holiday, it's a working. So we have to
Hmm.
work a half day leave for that. So in that scenario, how we need to apply?
Sorry, come again.
So when it is a
When it
full day
is a
working,
full day
okay,
working, so 21st September is a full day working. We don't
yeah,
have any holiday. It is a complete, as per the work pattern of this employee has to work on this day,
correct.
right?
So on that day, we are applying for half day leave.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
when you select start and end date for one particular day, and it is not, let's say the request is not for complete day, then you'll have an option to select half a day or full day here. Same this, right? The drop down of half a day and full day. When you make a selection of start date and end date as one day request, you'll get an option to select half a day or full day. There will be another option, quarter day also. For this leave type, that is not enabled, so that is the reason why you're able to see only 0.5 day. If you enable quarter day also, then you'll see 0.25 day, 0.5 day, 0.75 and 1.
Yeah, got it, Harsha. Just we need to go ahead and apply for the whatever we required, right?
Correct, correct.
Okay, fine.
Hey Harsha, Akash this side. I also
Yeah,
have one
Akash.
doubt. So when we have this holiday class as none,
Mm-hmm.
can you explain like what is the difference between a normal working day and this holiday class none? Because we are applying for leave for this one also, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we are selecting as none.
Right. So I would say there will be no any difference when in terms of application of leave. It's just that in your the calendar view, when you log in as an employee and when you see employee self-service screen of time off, right, where you get 2 months of calendar on the left hand side. Usually the holidays will be highlighted with a black border, right? That will
Right.
be shown as holiday there, but you cannot enjoy that as an off, because the class of that holiday is none. If you want to take off on that particular day, you will have to apply a leave.
Okay. Can you give any scenario like where we can use this holiday class as none? When should we configure this?
So far I haven't seen any such case from any of the clients. It's The option is there, but I haven't used it till now. Usually they use it for optional holidays, right?
Hmm.
But to make it work like that, you will have to put certain validations also on the leave request.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Any further questions on the holiday configuration, holiday calendar configuration, the behavior, how it works for different scenarios of holidays? Okay, so that's how we create the holidays in this time of structures page. Assign the bunch of holidays under one holiday calendar which is related to one country or multiple countries. Then assign the same under the employees time information section. Like if you would have noticed, we have these many holiday calendars in the system, right? These many holiday calendars we do have. But when I was trying to update the holiday calendar for this employee, I could see only two records in the drop down. Here, under holiday calendar, we have this drop down, right, which is a reference value, which is a direct reference from this list of values. But if I try to select the drop down, it is giving me only two values, because these are country specific holiday calendars. Since this employee belongs to an entity which is United States, system will by default give you only those holiday calendars which are related to your respective country. We were trying to create one more holiday calendar, right? So this one, let me not make specific to USA and save. Now you'll be able to see the third one as well. See, USA one, because these two are mentioned as specific to USA, and this one is mentioned as global, and we haven't given any country in the configuration of that holiday calendar. This one, so that is the reason why these three values are popping up when you are trying to assign a holiday calendar. Right, so that's on the holiday part. Then we'll move to the work schedule configuration. So as of now, this employee's work schedule that is being assigned is USA regular. So this is the work schedule that is been assigned to this employee. So this is a simple model. You will have three models of work schedule configuration. One is simple, the other one is period, and a schedule. So let's try to create one work schedule here. So when you open the configuration page of work schedule, this is how it will look initially. Depending on the selection that you do here, right, the additional fields will pop up. Let's say I'll give uh, I'll select it as simple. So depending on the selection that I do, the further information which is needed for this particular model will pop up, and you'll have to fill them accordingly. Let's say if it is period, this is what the sort of information that you'll have to key in. If it is a schedule, and then this is what you get. You'll have to fill a period model reference here and further information. So let's start with simple first. So when you select simple model, system will prompt you to fill these information as a configuration part. So if you see this bunch of fields, average hours per day, so you'll have to, so your work pattern will have certain policy to it, right? That's saying employee will be working for 8 hours each day, right? Then working days per week, let's say 5 days of working in a week starting from Monday to Friday. Then your average hours per week will become average hours per day multiplied with average working days per week, which is 40 hours. Then directly don't jump into the month calculation saying 40 multiplied with 4. That is not right. Average hours per year will be average hours per week multiplied with 52 weeks, because that's what the calculation we have, right? In each and every year we will be having 52 weeks. So first you will have to do the calculation of year. $2040 will be the value when you multiply 40 hours of average hours per week multiplied with 52 weeks. Then your average hours per month will become average hours per year divided with 12 months. So that is 2040 divided by 12. So let me just quickly do that calculation. Sorry, I think this is wrong. This is 2080. Then 2080 divided by 12 months is 173.33. If you want to make these decimals visible, you can give the decimal, or else you can give 173 also. Right? Then the other option that we have is flexible flexible requesting allowed, yes or no. So there is a relevance of this particular field when employee tries to apply a leave. Let's say for now, let me enable this functionality and show you the behavior when we do the further configuration. So I'm making this particular work schedule as flexible requesting allowed. So in the simple model, let's say your pattern is repetitive on every 7 days, right? So you'll have to create that pattern for 7 days. Right, for 7 days you'll have to give the pattern. So let's say on the first day it is going to be 8 hours of working. Second day also, let's say 8 hours of working. Third day 8 hours. Fourth day 8 hours. Let's give 2 days of gap here as non-working day. So wherever you're mentioning zero as planned hours in simple model, right, that will become your non-working day. And seventh day as again working. Day 1, 2, 3, 4 working for 8 hours. 5 and 6 non-working. 7th again working. So this I'm mentioning day 1, day 2, but not as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? That's because this is just a pattern. Whether it's going to start on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday will depend on the starting date that we select. If you select the starting date as, let's say, Monday, so this pattern will start on Monday. So that will become Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday working, Friday, Saturday non-working, Sunday again working, right? So this will become, let's say if I select Monday, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, 5 and 6 non-working, 7 again working for 8 hours. So that's how the starting date will impact the pattern that we have configured. So let me pick up a particular date. Let's say I'll start it on Monday, right? If you want to make it country specific, then you'll have to select the country which it is specific for. Otherwise you can leave it blank where it will be used for all the countries. Then give it a external code. Let's save this. Right, so we have created a work pattern which is of 7 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 will be working, 5 and 6 will be non-working, 7th will be working. Since we have selected a date which is starting on Monday, we can again say that as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as working, Friday, Saturday non-working, Sunday again working. So let's try to assign this to employee. Let's say effective from September 2nd, I want to assign, sorry, don't edit, insert new record. Effective from September 2nd, the work schedule that this employee should have is, so as of now this employee was having this pattern where employee was having Thursday and Saturday as non-working day, right? But now if I see the work pattern for this employee, see, now this has become Monday to Thursday working, Friday, Saturday non-working, Sunday will be again working, right? So this pattern will be defined from the work schedule that we assign under employees job information section. Since this is a simple model, this will show 8 hours of working every day, right? That's on the simple model. Now let's try to create, sorry, this is the simple one, this is the one which we have created. So now let's try to create one more work schedule for period model. I'll select the period model selection as period. So when you select simple, that will by default become, I mean, you haven't seen this time recording variant field there, right? That's because that is defaulted for duration. But when you do the selection of period, system will ask you whether you want to go with duration or clock times. The duration is basically you will define number of hours that the employee has to work in a day. When it comes to clock times, you will have to specify the start and end time for that employee. Let's say employee should log in by 9 o'clock and log out by 5 o'clock. So that's the time frame that we decide, right? So that is what is called as clock times. Then again the same thing, average hours per day is, let's say, 8 hours. Average working days per week is 5 days. This will become 40. 2080 and 173. Since you have taken clock times, your day 1 say planned hours I'll take. So the moment you get into the fill the details of this, system will prompt you to give the start time and end time. So let's say 09. I have 24-hour format. So 09 will be 9 o'clock in the morning. 17 is the 5 o'clock in the evening. Sorry, what was that? Okay, so for the day one, I'm defining it as planned hours. So this is one of the category that we can define, or you can go with a day model. I'll take you through the day model configuration again. If it is a non-working day, then your selection will be non-working day. So for when I select planned hours, you'll have to further fill some more information for that particular day, saying what is the start time and end time. You can give the complete day as scheduled working time, or if you want to split them into uh, unpaid break and all stuff, you can do that as well. Let's say from 9 o'clock to 12:30 scheduled working time, then 12:30 to 13:30 as scheduled unpaid break, then 13:30 to let's say 6 o'clock is 16. Sorry, 18. Right, so this is how you can even split your working time as well for a day pattern. So when you select planned hours, you and it is since it is clock times time recording variant that we have selected, you have to fill only these segments. No need of filling planned hours, because this is related to only the duration time recording variant. System will prompt all the fields, but you'll have to only fill those fields which are relevant for the type of selection that we are doing. So if it is a duration based, then you will have to fill the duration fields. If it is a clock time, then you'll have to fill the fields which are related to your uh, clock times, start segments, which is start time and end time. So this is day one selection. Day two, let's say I want to go with day model where this particular pattern is already maintained, right? So day when you select a day model, you don't have to fill the planned hours. You just have to select a day model which we have. So let me create one day model. Let's see, just period. If you in the day model configuration, if you select time recording variant as duration, then you'll not be able to assign this to the work schedule that we are creating, because the work schedule that we are creating is of clock times. So you'll have to create a day model which is on clock times. Then you'll have to give the same sort of information that we have given for planned hours, right? Starting from 9 o'clock to 12:30 scheduled working time, from 12:30 to 1:30 break, then 13:30, which is 1:30 to 18. Again, schedule working time. Since this is clock times that you have selected, no need of filling planned hours. Right. So by using this particular day model configuration, you can assign it for. I mean, you can use this as a reference value for wherever you want to assign this particular pattern of day and do your work schedule configuration. So I'll use this as a reference value and save it. So day 2, we have taken a day model and we have just selected day model only. We haven't selected any planned hours. We haven't given any segments like what we have done in the first day, right? For the first day, we have given all of this configuration, but for day 2, we haven't, because whatever information that we have stored here is going to come from the day model selection that we have done. So this will reduce the number of efforts to create the work schedule. Let's say if you have the same pattern across all the work schedules and all the countries, then you don't have to create these segments in when selecting as planned hours, right? You can go with one day model and assign it everywhere, because it is anyways going to be the same pattern for all, I mean, for all the countries, right? So to reduce the efforts and the configuration, you can go with day model configuration anytime. So for day 3, let's say again I'll go with day model, the same day model that we have created, this one. For day 4, let's say I'll go with planned hours again, where I'll have to do this selection of start time and end time. Day 5, let's say um, again planned hours. And it's not the usual case where you'll assign both planned hours and day model in one work schedule. Just to show you how this will differentiate in the on this screen, and I'm just mixing both. But this is not the usual case where you'll be assigning both planned hours and day model. You'll either go with planned hours or day model, right? So let me complete this configuration. Sixth, let's take it as non-working day. So if you're selecting non-working day, then no need of adding any details. System identifies that as 0 hours for that day. So I've taken a pattern of day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 working, 6 and 7 non-working. Whether the day 1 will be Monday or Tuesday will be again decided based on the starting date that we select. Let's say if I take Monday, then this pattern will be repeating every Monday. If I select Tuesday, then this pattern will repeat every Tuesday. So let's make a selection of should I start it on Sunday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, yeah. So let's start it on Sunday. Let's not make it any country region specific. External code. Right, so we have created this second pattern, which is period based one, and this is clock times, right? Okay. I'll tell you why I'm searching for all of these things, because the time recording variant that you maintain on time profile configuration and the work schedule configuration should match when you're assigning it on employee's profile. So that is the reason I'm checking for one time profile where this is one of the time profile where we have clock times as the time recording variant for the time profile. So I'll see, this is the only employee we have. Or else let's do one thing. For the same employee, let's try to effective from October 1st. I'll have to change both the time profile and the work schedule, because the existing time profile for this employee is based on duration. So let's say if I change only work pattern, USA, test period, right? So I'm assigning only work pattern. If I try to save, then system will prompt me. The time recording variant in the job information does not match the time recording variant of the assignment work schedule. So the time profile is not matching with the work pattern. So I'll have to change the time profile as well for this employee. So this is test time profile and save. Then system will accept it. Oh, sorry, this one. This is also clock times. Save it. This is taking something else. This has gone for, then is underscore test period. There is a temporary change for this employee in the month of October. Sorry, just give me a minute. It got hung. Let's do one thing. Rather going with month of October. Oh, this is also got hung. Now on this profile, I'll try to insert a new record. Effective from November 1st. Let me just see if there is any. Not temporary change. Okay. From November 1st, I will change the time recording variant, time profile, then the work schedule. Save. Are there any cancel? So system is trying to validate with the rest of the information that the employee is going to have and blocking me from changing this set of information because that may corrupt the other set of information that we have, right? So that is the reason why. Yeah, no leaves in the month of November. Now let me save this. Right. So effective from 1st of November, this employee's work pattern is the one which we have created. And let me show you the pattern, how it looks. So effective from November. So till October, the pattern that we have selected, the first one, which is working from Monday to Thursday for 8 hours each day. Friday and Saturday will be non-working day and Sunday will be working for that employee. Effective from November 1st. Well, let me pick up this week. Still not showing. From November 1st. So this is how the pattern will look. Day 1 we have selected as Sunday, right? So day 1 starting from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening. Day 1 planned hours 9 o'clock till 6 o'clock. Then day 2 it is going to come from day model. So that is the reason why day 2 is Monday is showing as 9 to 6, but this is a reference from this particular day model is what system says. Day 3 is also again day model. Then 4 and 5 are not day model reference. 4 and 5. Then 6 and 7 non-working days. 6 and 7 non-working days. So that's how system adopts the work schedule pattern depending on the selection that we do in the job information. Clear on the period model? This
Yeah,
combination
Harsha.
will not be a usual case, but just to show you how that differentiate in between, just wanted to put both the things in one and show you.
So today we will do some practice on this by seeing with the session video, and if any doubts, we'll ask tomorrow. With the doubts tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's give me 2 more minutes. There is another work schedule type, right? Schedule model. It's not a bigger one. It's just that when you create a work schedule which is of in the schedule model, you will use a reference from the period model. So this is the one which we have created as period model, right? You can use the same pattern by selecting that period model here. These clock times. But the starting date you can differentiate. I mean, you can use a different starting date so that the pattern that we have in this particular work schedule configuration, right, is starting on Sunday. But if you make a selection of Monday, then the same pattern will repeat from Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be working. Saturday, Sunday will be non-working. But as per this pattern, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be working. Friday, Saturday will be non-working. If I make a different selection of start date, then the same pattern that we have day 1, day 2 to day 7 will repeat from the starting date that we select here. So let's say if I take 2005, we've taken Sunday as the start date of that pattern, right? Now let me take Monday as the starting day of pattern, right? Then save this. I'll again assign this new record effective from December 1st. Effective from December 1st. I'll change it to schedule. So for the month of November, the pattern is Monday to Thursday working, Friday, Saturday non-working, Sunday working, right? But the moment I enter into December, month of December, let me take, this has become Monday to Friday working, Saturday and Sunday non-working, because I've changed the starting date of the pattern that we have. Day 1 is planned hours, day 2, day 3, day model, day 4, day 5 again planned hours, day 6 and 7 non-working day. Earlier it was this because the start date of selection was on starting from Sunday. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6 and 7. In this work schedule, the pattern that we have selected, the starting date that we have selected is Monday. So it's starting from Monday till Friday, till day 5 working, 6 and 7 non-working. So that's how schedule model will work. You just have to use the existing pattern that you have in a period model with a different starting date. Right, so that's all on the work schedule part. These are the 3 types of work schedules that we will be configuring, and make a use of day model in between if it is relevant. Any questions?
So, Harsha, so when we create a holiday calendar and work schedule, when we do everything this, so how it will be connected to employees? So how it is linked with the employees to affect these work schedules and holiday to the employees? So there is some association kind of thing, or
That's what we have done, right? We have assigned those values on employees profile.
okay.
Like how you maintain the foundation objects and generic objects to an employee, right? What should be the legal entity, business unit, division, department? The same way, you'll have to
Permissions, right?
not permissions. So let's say you'll have, let's say, 50 department. You have to 50 departments in this in the instance.
Okay.
How will you link one particular department to an employee? By making a selection on employee's profile, right? You'll select the
Yeah.
particular department which employee belongs to. In the same way, let's say if you have 10 work schedules, you'll have to select the particular pattern that the employee belongs to.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Any other questions, please?
No, sure. It's fine.
Okay, others? If not, we are good to wrap up.
Okay. Bye, Arsha. I will.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you,
great
Asha.
day.